Bhagavad Gita 8.14 Ananyachetah satatam yo mam smarti nityashah tasyaham sulabha partha nityayuktasya yoginah. Ananyachetah, without any distraction in consciousness, satatam, always, yo mam smarti nityashah, the one who always remembers me, tasyaham sulabha partha, for that person sulabha, I am easily attained. Nityayuktasya yoginah, nityayuktasya, one who is well engaged, constantly engaged. This is the only verse in the Bhagavad Gita, practically speaking, where Krishna says he is easily attained. Tasyaham sulabha partha. Sulabha, easily attained. Earlier, Krishna has stated at least twice that he is quite difficult to attain. He stated that in 7.3 first when he said, Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatati siddhaye yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mam vetti tattvataha. Among millions of people, among thousands of people, few endeavor to know him, and even among those who endeavor, very few actually strive to, among the few who endeavor for transcendence, very few come to the summit of transcendental reality, that is Krishna. So, clearly, knowing Krishna is rare. And again in 7.19, he had said that those who understand Krishna, they are sudurlabha bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapadyate vasudevah sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. So those who understand that Krishna is everything, Vasudeva Sarvamiti, and those who surrender to him, prapadyate, mam prapadyate, they are sudurlabha. Durlabha is rare. Su is a further intensifier. So labha is to gain. Durlabha is difficult to gain, and sudurlabha is extremely difficult to gain. Sudurlabha, if you remove the dur from there, sulabha is what Krishna is using here. He's stating here that tasyaham sulabha partha. Sulabha, I am easily attained. For whom? So this declaration that Krishna is easily attained is itself a very reassuring declaration. But for whom is he easily attained? He says, Nanyachetah satatam yomam smarti nityashaha. The one who, without any distracted, deviated consciousness, Nanyachetah satatam, always, yomam smarti nityashaha, always he remembers me. Yasyaham sulabha. For him I am easily attained. Nityayuktasya yoginaha. Such yogis who are nityayukta, always engaged. Now, this might seem like a prohibitively forbidding condition. That Krishna is actually using the word Ananya Satatam Nityashaha and Nitya. 4 times he is saying a constant, undistracted. So, is this promise of ease somewhat deceptive? Suppose someone tells us that you can easily lose 10 kg if you just fast for 25 days. Now, they easily lose 10 kg. Yes, anybody can lose weight if they don't eat. But not eating for 25 days might say, yes, it's okay. It's maybe possible biologically for the body to survive without food for that much time based on the reserve energy present in the body. But practically for most people, it would be impossible. It would be excruciating torture. And there would be absolutely nothing easy about that kind of method for weight loss. So, Is Krishna prescribing something extremely difficult and then saying that if you do this, you will easily attain me? What is Krishna doing actually here? Yes, for us, when we read the Bhagavad Gita's verses without understanding the context in which it is being spoken, this might seem to be like a very demanding thing to always remember Krishna. How is it possible that someone can always remember Krishna? That something will be attained after we always remember Krishna, and that's quite a difficult thing, not an easy thing at all. That's what we may feel, and our feeling, based on our present experience, is in one way right. But the Gita is, especially this verse, is spoken in a particular context. And in this context, Krishna is stating that Krishna is actually comparing Bhakti Yoga with Ashtanga Yoga. And Ashtanga Yoga requires even tougher things to do. Ashtanga Yoga requires that one should look at everyone with equal vision. One should renounce the world. One should fix one's consciousness at the tip of the nose, between the eyebrows. And like that, there is so much that is spoken by Arjuna, about the process of Ashtanga Yoga. The demands are so excruciating, and even after that, one may not be successful in one life, and it may take many lifetimes, as Krishna outlined from 6.40 to 6.45. Prayatnaditamaanastu yogi samshuddha kilvisha aneka janma samsiddha sato yati param gatim. So prayatnaditamaanastu, after endeavoring determinedly, yogi samshuddha kilvisha, yogi becomes completely purified of all contaminations. And aneka janma samsiddhas, after practicing for many lives, the yogi samsiddhas, the yogi attains perfection. So it is by no means an easy process. We could say it's, the contrary, that it's excruciatingly difficult process. And having understood this, how difficult it is, that it may extend over many, many lifetimes, and even within those many lifetimes, one has to actually, if one is practicing Ashtanga Yoga without the element of bhakti in it, then one has to not only undergo a lot of physical austerity and difficulty in terms of renouncing the world, staying alone in the forest, but also one has to exert an excruciating level of concentration on an object that is not inherently interesting. There is nothing really attractive about the tip of the nose or the space between the eyebrows. And further, even if one does succeed and then turns inwards, still there is no guarantee that one will be able to discover what is the reality within. So it is a long journey through inner darkness and wilderness. Now, when something is dark, we don't know what is where. But if it's not only darkness but also wilderness, that means there are also dangerous predators wandering around in the forest, in that wilderness. So, like that, when the yogi embarks on an inner journey, it's not only darkness about what lies inside the inner territory, but also there is wilderness. There are many dangerous anarthas which can drag a person away. And going through all that to ultimately attain yogic perfection, which is attainment of Krishna, that is an excruciatingly difficult process. As contrasted with that, the process of bhakti, which involves fixing the mind on Krishna, is much, much easier. Krishna is a living, loving person and endowed with innumerable attractive qualities. He is the all attractive Supreme Person, the all loving Lord of our heart. So, although thinking of Him constantly is difficult for us as sadhakas, still, both in principle and in practice, thinking about Him is far easier than thinking about the tip of the nose or some searching for some unknown object of meditation in the inner dark land. Krishna has a profound message. He performs wonderful pastimes. He manifests in various attractive forms. And so, meditating on Him is a mind nourishing experience, not a mind starving experience. Sometimes, just as we have hunger for the body, similarly, there is the hunger of the mind to know new things, to think of new things, to contemplate new things. And if we force the mind to stay fixed on one object, the mind may resent against it as if it were a terrible sentence. The mind may make us feel as if we are starving, not being able to think about anything else. But when we fix the mind on Krishna, because Krishna encompasses everything and Krishna transcends everything. Vasudeva sarvamiti. So, meditating on Him is a fresh, refreshing and relishable experience. Navanavarasadhamanya udditam asit. Yamunacharya says that ever since I started meditating on Krishna, then Navanavarasa udditam rantum asit. That I am constantly relishing newer and newer rasa. So moving onwards, from this perspective, that as compared to the object of meditation prescribed in Ashtanga Yoga, which is unattractive and initially and unknown for most of the journey, till one understands that it is Vishnu who is to be meditated on. And even then, when Vishnu is meditated on in a non-devotional way, as simply a tool for meditation, then meditation on Vishnu may also not be very satisfying. So, overall, it's quite a difficult process. As compared to that, meditating on Krishna is relatively much easier. It's much more joyful. And especially if we associate with devotees who are attracted to Krishna, and in their association we also become attracted to Krishna, then attraction spontaneously kindles meditation. Just as those who are cricket fans actually think of cricket, those who are nationalists, they naturally think of their nation. So like that, if we become attracted to Krishna with devotion, then we will naturally think of Krishna. So and then, with that devotion, when thinking about Krishna and thinking about Him constantly has become natural, then we understand that, oh yes, by this natural and joyful process, if I just continue it, then I can attain Krishna. Oh, that is truly sulabha as compared to the alternatives. It is definitely, eminently, gloriously easy. Thank you.